When you going to invite me, man?
I'm never gonna shy away, never, never. And I will try to score. If I don't score, next day I will try to score. I wanted to reach 1,000 goals in life.
You know, how old are you going to be then? So Chris, man, we're in this wicked studio. I love it, man. And you know what we're going to do? I've seen these things here, and I think every time we're going to change topic...
They're called buzz, no?
The buzz bars, yeah. I'll just bang it.
Okay,
or you
perfect.
bang it when you want to change it.
You can start.
Well, let's start then, man. Right, Al-Nassr, Saudi, going there, huge news. Like, you changed everything when you went there. Like, what were the most difficult things for you to adapt to when you went to Saudi, coming from Europe?
Rio, as you know, my whole life, it's about challenge. I left my house with 11 years old to live in a big city. So for me, it's easy because I changed Madeira to Lisbon, Lisbon to England, England to Italy, Italy, I'm back Spain, Spain. For me, it's not a problem. For me, you know, it's part of my life. I'm used to have this kind of life. And to be honest, it was very easy for me. You can speak about religion or about the weather, but no countries is perfect. So for me, the adaptation was easy, and I really love it to be there, to be honest.
It's interesting what you said about, well, like, no country's perfect. That's exactly what I was thinking when I saw you go, and I saw the news start coming out about Saudi, and I saw a lot of the Western world saying, pointing the finger, saying negative stuff. And I'm like, are we that good? Are we that perfect that we have got no problems? Like, everyone has problems, man, but it's about facing the problems and then making a step forward. I mean, and is there any little things that you've thought, wow, I didn't expect that to be there when you went there, or that have been good, positive as well, as or negative?
As I told you before, for me, all the countries have their issues. It's normal. There, they have fantastic things. To be honest, I'm really happy to be there, me and my family.
I saw you on the beach.
And yes, for example, the Red Sea, which is my second house or the first house, because it's place that unbelievable. Is like a diamond there. I love to be there.
When are you going to invite me, man? What's going on? I need to know my family.
We speak about that. You will love it, you and your family. Trust me, it's one of the most beautiful places I've ever been. Yes, yes. And not only that part, they have, for example, Alula, which is in some place in the desert.
Have you been there? I've
Yes,
been
of
there.
course.
It's an amazing place.
You've been in Alula?
Yeah, when I went there, my friend started crying.
It's beautiful.
We went into the hotel, and my friend was sitting. I looked around, and my friend was like,
Yeah, you know why?
Oh.
Because it's sagrado. Como é que se diz sagrado?
spiritual.
Yeah, spiritual.
Yeah, spiritual. Yeah,
it's spiritual. You can feel the energy there. It's a lovely country. I love to be there. My family love to be there. And as I told you, the adaptation for me wasn't too difficult. And I'm happy there.
What are the differences between the leagues? Because everyone says, the league's not any good there. Well, you play there, you know. Like, what's the differences?
All the leagues, they are different. In my opinion, it's the people speak more than they really know. All the leagues, in my opinion, they have issues, but the league, I tell you, 100%. And you can, when you're gonna do interview to another players who play there, they will tell you it's not easy. It's not easy. It's very difficult. Plus the weather, which is very hot, and you know when it's hot, it's more difficult to maintain the level of the game. But in my opinion, the league is very, very good, and they still grow and improve. And I'm happy because I was the pioneer of the country in football, so I'm glad for that. Yeah,
a bit like Beck's in America with the MLS. What he's doing over there and what he's done has been magic. And what you're doing here, even to my mind, even you've created a whole movement of people coming. How much pressure did you feel being the first real big star to come out and then say to everybody, "Come on, follow me"? How was that big pressure for you?
Really, you know, as I was young, you know, I had a different personality. I believe in myself, in other, not only in football, but in other areas as well. To be honest, it was zero pressure. I didn't have any pressure.
What?
When I moved there, I didn't feel pressure.
Well,
For
even
me,
with all-
pressure.
even with everyone going crazy.
You know, for me, the pressure, it's the people who was in a war, that they don't have foods to eat, that deal with the guns during the night, shots. For me, this is the real pressure. As I told you before, I left my house with 11, 12 years old. I cry every day. So, honest, I'm not gonna tell you that to be cocky or whatever, but pressure was zero. Of course, you have the other issues. Make sense, gonna work out. Professionally.
Yeah.
But in the other way, to be honest, I felt free because any place I play, I show my level. And I knew it, that I will be there, I will show my level as well, I will improve the league. And I knew it, that the players will follow me. I knew it, because not only the terms of financial, which is
obvious,
the main point, you can say, but as well the culture of football. I knew it, the culture of Saudi football was nice, because I have friends who played there before, coaches, Portuguese coaches was there. And of course, if you ask me, you expect so quick a big stars will move there? No. But I will expect that the football will change because of me.
Did you I can't get my head out of you crying when you left home at 11. What was that whole process like, and that feeling like? Because I know how close you are to your mum. Like I always, when the people ask me about you, the first thing I always say, he's a family man. And like your mum's connection with you is like mine with my mum, what it was. Like, so leaving your mum, for any young people that are watching, how difficult is that, and how did you deal with that?
For me, it was the main point, the big switch of my life, was to suffer a lot in that moment. This is why I'm more willing and capable now to deal with the bad moments, which we all have bad moments. When I moved with 11, 12 years old, there was the really, really hard for me without my family, my mom, my daddy, my brothers and sisters. Imagine your kid with 11 years old to go to London to, I don't know, another country, or...
It's hard now. My boys are playing football 1 hour away, and my head is going crazy.
It's difficult, but my mom and my dad always support me to say, listen, Cristiano, if you want to follow your dream, will be hard for us, will be hard for you, but we give you opportunity. And I left, and it was tough, and I'm blessed and I'm happy, because to pass in that moment with that difficult situation, now I'm capable to, another chapter of my life to deal with all pressures that we still have in the football, away of football, with the family, with the wife, everything.
Hey, listen, let's go to Euro 24. So, you need to do that again, sorry. Euro 24. And listen, I couldn't come and speak to you without asking you, like, now you've had time to reflect. When you was in that tournament and you were crying, what was that like? Because you got some people saying, why is he crying? It's his ego, it's this, it's that. What is the reasons behind it? And how do you feel now about looking back?
It's much more easy to criticize than appreciate what you really have, We know as the press how it works. If you speak good, don't sell. You have to speak bad. It's normal. And if you speak about Cristiano, you're coming in the first page. It's normal, because I'm the most followed guy in the world. It's not only because of my pretty face, but in everything, Why Cristiano is the #1 follower in the world? Why? Why do you think? Many things.
There's goals,
football,
trophies, and
family, lifestyle, everything. Because people say, why they follow? Because they, in some way, they like me. You understand? I think, and they criticize, always gonna exist, and it's part of the business. For me, this is not a problem. Your question was in Euros.
Why are you crying?
Why you cry? For example, I speak last night about that. When you have passion for what you're doing, you cannot be worried about how your feelings. If, for example, I cry the day that I missed the penalty, which is, I believe, that Oblak did a fantastic save. Okay, but let's interpret it that I missed the penalty. When I cry, it's not because I cry because I felt that if I don't score that penalty and if Portugal will be eliminated, the world will collapse on me. Not because of that, Rio, no. It's people they don't know me. It's, imagine that the last 27 penalties you score, you miss in that period, you feel like bad from yourself. You don't even thinking about that. The people who come to the stadium, your kids, your mom, your girlfriend, everyone, I felt sad because of that. You think I'm thinking, I missed the penalty, but Portugal gonna falling down on me, they're gonna say that we felt because Cristiano missed the penalty. I didn't even think about that, I swear to God. Wow. I felt because I make pressure to myself, you know me. Since with 11 years old, I always make pressure to me. Cristiano, you are the best player in the world. In my mind, I'm always thinking in that way. And I put a lot of pressure to myself. You have good sides when the things go good, okay? But when the things go wrong, you feel that too because you make too much pressure to me. I make pressure to me. But I love that. I know to deal with that. But when I missed the penalty, I felt bad with myself, the fans, the family, not because other stuff that people say that it's not that. It's not
I saw you looking into the crowd. Was it like your mum or your kids?
Exactly.
Because I know that gets me emotional. In the World Cup, I cried during the national anthem. I heard my mum screaming. And it all came like this moment, what a moment. And I cried.
It's a special moment.
Yeah.
It's the emotional moment.
So when you saw your mum, that
exactly,
was a big...
you have to express yourself. You cannot hiding this kind of stuff. For me, if you're hiding, you lie to yourself. You have to be yourself. Doesn't matter if the people like or not. You think I'm gonna change now? Cristiano's self is always, I'm gonna change now. You think with nearly 40 years old, I'm gonna change? Of course not. Oh, you like me or you don't like me, it's part of the life. For me, it's not a problem.